Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me. We're back with some more Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. There's a dog barking outside, which leads me to think that at some point today I'm going to go out there and kill a dog. And that's not a good thing to open a video to, or a stream or whatever. But we're playing Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. As you can see, there are a couple of homestead missions that need our undivided attention on the turf. First things first, we're going to go do the homestead mission in the mansion where Achilles tells us that we should observe the homestead. And it's basically just, what's it called, the Encyclopedia of the Common Man or something. I forget what it's called. It's basically you start it and that's it. Encyclopedia of the Common Man, that is correct. How did I remember that? How have I done this?
It has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait.
Okay.
What do you think?
How are we doing? Hi, Lord Fishy. Hello, Nicole.
Very good.
The graphics look outstanding. I wouldn't say outstanding. The graphics stand out maybe sometimes, and by that I don't mean in the outstanding sense. I mean the you just know something's amiss. Like in cutscenes, for example, the faces look horrific, but that's because I think in the original version of Assassin's Creed 3 they had a different rendered face. I heard an ARG. Let's go see what the ARG was.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
No. Imagine if that was all I did. Right, love. What are you saying? Silent Hunter.
Are you alright?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot.
Good old Connor being a nice man. Now let's go.
House.
I thought he'd thrown her then.
I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
This is an odd conversation
I
to
don't
have.
have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
Connor is a top gentleman. Right now he's
Nope,
being
it's not.
a lovely
But truth be
gent.
told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Get plenty of open air in a brothel if you open a window. Sorry, just bleak humour. Right, if everyone could share the stream, that would be fantastic, by the way. Like, that would be wonderful. I like how Achilles just stood there waiting with his walking stick, swinging it from side to side every now and then. It's rather funny to watch. Ah, Achilles doesn't need a walking stick when he's got an injured woman by his side.
Connor, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that, and you shouldn't have any
James
trouble finding
Rostron,
them.
my
Use
guy.
the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Good old Connor. Right, let's go do some bits. Yeah, James Rostron did an absolute sir deed right there. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new, punch your cat if you have a cat. Just give it a bop on the nose, a very gentle one so that the cat loves you forever. Promise it works. Cats hate me, but dogs love me. I've got a gift with dogs, but cats despise me. Besides from the cats that don't, which is most of them. It's just one cat that despised me. I can't be on the stream today. I just wanted to stop by and drop a like. That's alright. There's no worries. Right, let's go around this tree. I want to get around the fucking trees, man. I love when the trees are obstructing. Oh my god. Who are you? Not the silver. Cheers to the super chat. We are once again gaming. That we are. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to search you for my arrow back if that's alright. Please tell me I got my arrow back. I got pistol cartridges and my arrow back. There's one more poacher kit. Is that a beaver? Rope dart the fucking beaver, eh? Sorry, this beaver is mine. It's not fish in a barrel, it's dead man in the ground. Right, I've got 2 more poachers to kill. I like how this mission is called Silent Hunter, but I'm anything but me.
William Johnston's opening up some of that Mohawk land you purchased for free. My view makes
Whee! Fight me then. Just fight me with your sword, man. See that beautiful? The rope dart is lovely and good. Find the last poacher. See that? He will stay there forever. As a reminder not to come on this land. Connor does have one of the best outfits though, does he? I like the outfit, but it only suits him. Doesn't suit anyone else when you wear it in legacy outfits. Just looks weird.
Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from?
No. Spare me.
Go! Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
He doesn't have any friends left. All he has is drinking buddies. Alright, let's go and return to Achilles and tell him about the fact that every dickhead in this forest has been culled in a rather extreme manner. I've just realised that assassins are incredibly extreme. Like poachers in the forest, murder them all. I don't necessarily disagree with killing poachers, but you know how it goes. Avery Dobbs. Love me a thick hunter woman, lol. Me too, Avery. Me too. Cheers to the super chat, man. Honestly, she's got a bullet in her arm right now. Back in them days, that would have been a pain. That would have been a real pain. I love me a thick hunter woman. Again, cheers for the super chat, pal. Yeah, absolute legend.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
They had a very long conversation while I was away, didn't they?
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Lotus goes into gaming room while Elva gets... Jesus Christ, man. Okay. I'm so glad that got timed out for being typed 5 times, whatever it was, because I got cut off at the right time. Thank you for that, JMC and that dude, because I get the vibe that if I read any further, it would have been horrible. That's it, I'm banning. I mean, if he's chatting shit about my pals, just ban him anyway for being a massive prick. We don't deal in pricks around here. Let's get all the peg leg trinkets around here. Like facts, like Fishy basically stole my money. Indeed, I am a money thief. It is rather theft of me. Will you be playing Black Flag? Maybe. Depends on whether or not I'm feeling like it. Black Flag, Rogue, maybe. Unity and Syndicate. Definitely not Syndicate. Oh god. Unity, die. I'm so glad that they run straight at you sometimes, and all they can do is run towards you so you can just get them. Why is there some guy spamming hashtag release the Snyder Cut? Why is there a wolf chasing me now? Why did he jump through a tree? What the game? Yeah, no, why are people coming into spam today? Like, can we like have fun with the stream instead? Because the moderators are here to have fun as well. They're just not, they're just moderators because they will handle the bullshit. They are also viewers, and I'd rather them have an enjoyable experience too. Why do people have to be so fucking selfish and come in here and just fucking, like, spam and that? Like, what does it get you, besides from banned? I don't understand. I also don't understand what's funny about me going and lecturing people about why they're being a massive knobhead. I don't get what the appeal is. Like, come on, man. Let's be chill. Like, I am not adverse to having a laugh every now and then. Don't get me wrong, but there's a funny laugh, and then there's just what that is. Can we have a decent chat here, please? Enjoy the stream and watching fishies doing bits. Exactly. It's not rocket science, is it? Gamers, am I asking for miracles here? No, I'm just trying to be logical. I can't get to that. That'll be why. I'm on the wrong boundary. Right, okay. So that sounded like a fart. Haha, but it was my face making noises. So the weather's getting nicer and nicer, except when I went out to the shop this morning because I needed to get some bits from Tesco, it was freezing. It was literally 0 degrees Celsius. The windows on my car had frozen, and I was not happy. And I had to sit in the car for about 15 minutes before I could go anywhere, demisting the windows. And I thought, you know what will make it quicker? The wipers. I turn them on. They drag across the windscreen and make a really sad wiping noise. And go, I'm not made for this. And so I stopped doing that and had to sit there demisting. Because sometimes when you sit, sometimes they'll do it. Like, say if it's just misted, the wipers will sort it out. But if it's frozen and misted, they're like, nah, you're on your own, pal. I do think I need to replace the wipers on my car, actually. Oh, for fuck's sake with the wolf. I do enjoy a poo-poo joke. What car do you drive? A Vauxhall Astra. If you're from Europe, you'll know the company is Opel. If you're from America, you won't know what I'm talking about because the car doesn't exist over there. The Mark 6. You'll know about probably this. You might know about the Saturn Astra, which was like it was a Mark 5 Astra, I want to say, but it was under the Saturn name. And Australia has a version of the Mark 7 under a company named Holden or something. Beyond that, Vauxhall/Opel is pretty much contained in. It's contained. The company itself is contained to Europe mostly. Why did you answer why you wouldn't play Unity? Oh, I'd play Unity if I wanted to. It just depends on when I get to it. Syndicate is a no, though. Like, if I wanted to play Unity, I would. Because I think I already have it on console, and I haven't played it on console and that. But I wouldn't touch Syndicate purely because I don't think I'd have very much good to say. Whereas with Unity, I can sort of say some stuff, you know? I can be... Like, if I don't have anything good to say about Syndicate these days... Like, sure, there's this and that, and the DLC exists. Beyond that, I don't really know what there is for me waiting in Victorian London. Okay, you know what I mean? I need to get up there somehow, but I can't quite figure it out. This cliff is way too untextured for my taste. Now, I get the vibe there's a way up there, but I have to go all the way along. Do you think the new AC game will be good? I mean, if it's Ashraf Ismail, then there's every chance that it will be a cracking time. So don't give up hope on it. With Assassin's Creed, every single game, you have to take it how it comes. No matter how wank the game before was, there'll never be any indication to how good the next one will be. Like, sure, it'll probably be flawed, but then again, it's in a franchise that's flawed, so there's only so much that they can do. But I think Ashraf Ismail's going to get his magical fingers cracking and he's going to find something to say. I don't think I'm supposed to... There's got to be a way up there, right? There's got to be, because this is where I need to go. I don't know. I'm very confused. You know what? I don't care. We'll just be running around in the woods for too long. Let's go talk to Pegleg down there. Get it all kicking off. Fishy, go back. Mountain. Makes no sense to me, Sunshine. I'm just gonna poo on the floor. Hey, Fishy, what's your favourite AC game? You know, alternating capital letters does not make that comment any less infuriating to read. What the perfect Assassin's Creed ending would be. An ending of any kind would be great at this point. You know, like Assassin's Creed being over so that they could stop dragging its dignity through the mud. Like, every now and then there's a decent one. It's every other game tends to be alright. Tends to be a cracking time usually. Like Origins, whatever this next one will be, I'm sure it'll be fine. Black Flag. See, every now and then a good one comes along. And they make it feel kind of fun. But I think the best thing for Assassin's Creed at this point would be to end. Like, just end. And then they can go on to make a new franchise where they can get their ideas together before they go into it. Like I remember them talking about how there was an end to Assassin's Creed in the writers' minds. Well, was there though? I can't believe there's a fast travel point there. Completely forgot about that. I could have just gone there. Peg leg.
So what do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you
Like the
wanna
fucking
know.
stream, boys. Yes, gamers.
It's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier.
You know, were this 5 years ago, that would be a meme. Interesting swag. You know exactly what I mean. Is that Modorox? Oh mate, Avery coming on clutch again. Yeah, he does it. He does it. Avery comes in clutch, and he's an absolute G. But then again, so is everyone else, like my boys. Universal big man, more like Universal big fan. Yeah. Okay. Alright, okay. Now, where do I get to? Where's the closest to that? Actually, you know what? Let's go for that one. Connor's personality is akin to a tree. It looks like he's wanking off. Oh, God. No, okay. Right, okay. No, bear with me here. From the right angle, it looks like he's tossing himself. This one, see? Connor, you dirty bastard. Okay. See you all tomorrow. Take it easy, Luciano, however I pronounce that name. I hope I did it any justice. What does Sol mean? Connor the Tosser. He's just having a dirty wank. Like, he's just like, no, this is for me. He's going, oh yeah, He's left-handed, quite clearly. Yeah, no, he does it. He always has that stance. He doesn't switch. Do you like the game? It exists. Assassin's Creed 3 is the kind of game that I play through after I do the Ezio trilogy to ground myself. Also, because with Revelations, it makes you want to, even though you know that 3 ain't going to live up to it. Revelations makes you want to play more Assassin's Creed, whereas obviously I don't think someone like James would ever relate to that. Jesus, he'd come in and be like, no. But from where I'm sitting, anyway. Well, my wife, I did a big no. Ubisoft Quebec ruined Assassin's Creed. It wasn't all Ubisoft Quebec. I mean, it was mostly Ubisoft Quebec with Odyssey. which, if there was anything that you could salvage from Assassin's Creed, it's gone now. Do you like God of War 2018? Yes, I do. What a cracking game. What rating out of 10 for this one? 7, I guess? 6, 7. Exists, playable. I enjoy myself enough. But it doesn't exactly provoke my mind too well. Do you play Grand Theft Auto 5? Not really, no, unfortunately. I like Red Dead, but when it comes to Rockstar, what is going on with that? It's way too flat and bland to feel real. With Rockstar, I'm not a big fan of Grand Theft Auto 5 because it's vastly different to Red Dead. Like, at face value, it's one's Grand Theft Auto and one's Grand Theft Auto with horses and yeehaws. But there's actually far much more to it than that. How do I get to that, by the way? This map isn't exactly... But... Okay, here's how I explain my opinion on Grand Theft Auto compared to Red Dead Redemption. Grand Theft Auto is mental. It always has been mental. The story's always been mental. And it's never really had a moral for me. Like, trying to play... Like, there's never been any form of morality to it. It just exists. It is just a little story that does the occasional bit, and it's really awkward using that, isn't it? And it's the fun in Grand Theft Auto, and they are cracking games, is from just the fucking craziness of it. Whereas with Red Dead Redemption, there's a story to be told. Like, the story is it's a tragic story. But the one thing that these two franchises have in common is the entire parody feel of the entire universe that they're in. So both Red Dead's universe and Grand Theft Auto's universe is a parody universe of reality. So there's that. But Red Dead somehow masters containing a tragedy within the parody, but making the parody prominent in a way where it doesn't exactly hinder the tragedy, and the tragedy prominent in a way that doesn't hinder the parody. And as a result, they've mastered some form of storytelling in which, like none of this is real. Some aspects are a bit ridiculous at times, but it's still a sad story. But there's Grand Theft Auto, it's just a parody, and that's it. That's the layer, and that doesn't necessarily end the layer. It's just where my interest ends. I've just... Grand Theft Auto 5 is the definition of chaos. I've heard the online is an absolute shit show. I've heard that. I've heard it's apparently amazing, but mental. Like, I mean, I don't think I'd ever enjoy playing Grand Theft Auto online because it would just be a madness. But I'm playing this right now. 94% done. That's pretty cool. I'm like 17% because I just started this and did 5 hours yesterday. Why is everything so orange? Jesus. Thought this was supposed to be lighting, not Donald Trump's spray tan. Now, is this wolf going to come and hello? Yep. And GTA 4 changes the rule you just explained. Grand Theft Auto 4 it's a little bit different, it's a little bit more... But at the same time, I don't know. I don't think it's handled as well as Red Dead because... It's fine until you're in the middle of something, you get to the end of it, and then you get a phone call. It's like, go bowling. No, let's not go bowling, shall we? No, but then 5 went back into the rule of not being so self-content. Oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ! Get off me now, you absolute sweater. Right. No, I prefer the balance of the universe, if you will, with Red Dead. It is sort of different, and I know that still makes no sense to a lot of people, but in a way, I know what I'm on about. It's the first thing that I think that sort of confuses some people as well. The realization that Red Dead Redemption 2 is in a parody universe, and Red Dead Redemption is in that parody universe because it's so well masked by the story and its tragic twists and its somber tone and all that. But the universe itself is at times self-aware. I've got 93 quid in my pocket. It's enough to buy me a Freddo. What's your favourite AC? Mine is New Horizon. Is that Animal Crossing? I was reading up on the theory that Animal Crossing is a child abducting cult, and it's my favourite theory of all time because there's no plausibility to any of it whatsoever. It's just the best theory purely because. Let's go talk to Pegleg because we got 4 of these bad boys. Occasionally Arthur Morgan looks at the camera and makes a witty comment. That's not... Yeah, it doesn't break the fourth wall. I mean, Strange Man, Francis Sinclair. I guess in some way it does.
Ah, you brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain.
I will be back for the rest.
I will be back for the biggest man. Listen, dickface. I'm off to sea. Right. We got... What's that? We got the chase. We got that. And we got that. Let's launch Fort Walcott. Or we could go down there and launch bloody the ruins at Seros. We'll do Fort Walcott first. All hail Fishy, the mighty Fishy. Fishy is our lord. Cheers, Alvi. Ah, yes, I remember this one. Not a bad piece in Assassin's Creed 3. Are you going to platinum Assassin's Creed 4? Oh my god, how much patience do you think I have? The answer is not that much.
Fort doesn't look as abandoned as it should. Looks occupied as can be.
I will need something to draw their attention then. Once you lose sight of me, wait for 10 minutes, then bombard the fort. I will slip out under cover of the shelling.
Or lose your limbs and die.
Aye, sir. Sounds a trifle dangerous, but I'm sure you're up to it. I doubt they let convicted pirates like old Lucky Lem out of his cell much, so if his little scroll is anywhere, it's there.
Join the fishy cult. Why is there a cult to me? I mean, I've learned not to question these things much. Where am I going from here? Oh, I suppose there's a line in the bloody rock. Oh, there we go. Why was he doing that before? I was aiming in that direction. He didn't do that. See, the lighting isn't doing too bad right here, is it? Let's be honest. See, this is more akin to to where the remaster sort of shines a little bit better. Is here, of all places. Off you come, cocknose. Okay, off he went. What does the fishy cult do? I imagine perform ritual sacrifices to me. What if they made an AC game in the Cold War? Then what would you do? Because it's the Cold War. My guy.
Probably a gull or a rat. The only intruders we get here anyway. Preposterous. Send me.
But perform ledge assassinations is a big thing. Okay, where do I get? I'm trying to find the box of death, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I forget that's not really a thing in this game, is it? It is possible, but the game tries to fight it. That is, you jumping sideways to get up things like that. 1,250 squid compared to the money that I had before. That is a lot. That is a lot of wonga.
reason to. They sent us here because the captain did something wrong. Like what? Buggered if I know. I wager he buggered something. Come off it. And
Stop
keep
using the
quiet.
word buggered. What do you mean? For the uninitiated, buggery is naughty. Why did you fire twice? What did you get from firing twice? Why did you bother? Ah yes, a classic this. Don't Google buggery. That'll be on your browsing history.
Double time! We'll get a whip if we're late for the captain's address.
I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying.
Oh, I see where it's supposed to go. It's really hard when you can't really see anything because the game's trying to create atmosphere. See what I mean? Oh, just do something. It's... Oh, I just googled it. The fuck? I told you not to Google it, which was... I know it's cryptic for Google it.
Under orders, I need not remind you to hold Fort Walcott against the rebels at all costs. And that is all that need concern you. You are not trained to comment on strategy, nor are you aware of rebel movement.
When I say don't Google something, I know this is hard to understand, but I genuinely mean don't Google something. Well, I'm so glad that you have, because now I'm not alone. Come on. Oh god, I could have done bits on him, but no, instead, he did. I got detected, even though the guy probably fell and broke his neck and died. Now that's rather wank. Life is not good for him. Can you stop trying to jump on the bed? Connor, what are you doing? Okay.
That lurcher is out of his head. Who would do that to a man? That's why you don't let soldiers get bored.
That was harder than that. Well, that was easier than I thought.
Jackanapes deserved everything he got. We won't tolerate such behaviour. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you.
He didn't mean anything by what he said.
You getting stopped?
I just don't think it's right.
Come on, son. Come and see your father. Me. Bye. If any of these have arrows on them, I'll be really curious as to how they got them. No, instead they just have money. Works for me. Search the prison. I presume it's here. Actually, first things first, let's get that done. Because that's 2,000 whole pounds. Right, now here we are. Let's stop saying... Yeah, stop saying that word. Just wanted to ask, have you lost hope completely in the franchise?
Lies under the eagle's bed.
Essentially.
Let's see what you got, rebel.
Probably thinking, how on earth did you manage that? I love when the trip animation doesn't actually work. Like, when you do the... Like, that's a big annoying thing in the combat, like... You do the trip thing. Like, because you have to do it in, like, combo with those guys, and you have to sort of trip them up. Oh my god, everyone's on fire and I can barely see. My eyesight is literally not enjoying this. What did you launch him into? There was nothing there. BRB, need to get my tea. Gamer tea. I presume that way. See, usually I look to avoid the things that are on fire, but this game has a different view on that sort of behaviour. It's like, no, if it's on fire, you run towards it. Slow motion, because that it's great. It's slow motion, but the timer still goes. Whee! Look at all that. Is it me or is that really dark? Like, it's darker than Rogue. That's how dark we're talking. I think that, like that-ish. That's better. That's got to be better.
You're late,
Extremely dark.
Those
It's the saddest AC moment in
less
your
than
opinion.
thrilled by my presence.
And?
And what?
The damn scroll, you muckworm. Was
When
it
this
there?
game started, I don't know.
That it was, Mr. Faulkner.
Honestly, it's the saddest. You eat fast as fuck. I am on PC. I'm indeed on PC. This game is brilliant. Genuinely think it is, especially the time it's set in. Red, blue coats all round. Red and blue coats all around makes for a brilliant game. The coats are red and blue. Truly innovation of gaming. Right, listen. Now now you're gonna have to do bits with me here. The ruins at Seros needs doing. We're off on another adventure. I use 7 for brightness, 6 is too dark, and 8 is too bright. Yeah, I'm on 7 now. It better be better. Seros, 1774.
I'll stay with our ride, Captain. Make sure nothing happens to it.
Poo on the
Good.
ride.
There is a temple on the island. What I seek is likely in there.
Can you just enjoy the game, bruh? That's what I'm trying to do. Here we are. It's not that simple when you have a standard though to just enjoy the game. Like sometimes you have to be critical. Like with Odyssey. With this, I sort of just go whatever. I have always had a more whatever opinion about Assassin's Creed 3. Never been my favourite in the franchise, but it comes after Revelations, and Revelations makes you want to play it.
No chance of staying dry today.
I love how Connor says that. There's just no chance of staying dry today. And I get what they're trying to go for with that. It's like a, haha, oh shit. But no, instead it just comes off as, and it's really funny.
Kid's treasure is probably inside that pyramid.
I like this pyramid mission. Well, that waterfall spitting off there is pretty cool to watch. It's like a little spout thing.
There must be an easier way.
It is me, the gamer. I am Captain Gamer of the Fluid Bar. Get the Sawtooth Sword here. Well, that... It's not like you can choose not to get it. He uses his tomahawk like the hook blade there.
No small wonder this temple has not collapsed yet.
There must be an easier way. I just want to hear Connor say perfect or route up if I fall. And say it like that. As opposed to route, just go route. Because that's what Ezio says. And I think that would be really funny to hear him say. But, oh no. pretty sure that would have killed you, but okay. You'd have a problem with your spine with that, wouldn't you?
I need to
Cheeky
find a
roast
way
dinner
back up to
dab.
the
Excuse
treasure
me,
room.
may I have one, Lisa? Everyone likes to dab on the roast dinner. I presume just follow the path. Dubs in Uncharted all the time, they do stupid falls.
These should
Yeah,
hold.
no. I don't get it, because if you fall any higher than... If you fall from any higher than 10 feet, you run a serious risk of doing some damage to your spine. But then again, I guess that's one of the... I guess as far as game logic for enjoyment goes, that's not too bad. Like, even that silly roll you can do when you land only helps you so much. Connor basically comes off as a stalker in this game. I fail to see how. God knows Connor does a lot of things, but stalk somebody? Not so sure. Enjoy the stream, gamers. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to Fish's channel. I'm going to go now. Take care, alright? Take it easy, and have a good one. Connor, don't rip your arms off. This sword is mine. Look at that. That sword is going in somebody's body. It's like the Resident Evil games, when you get bit 1,000 times and don't die. I think we can all agree that game logic has to sometimes forego realism for enjoyment. But when you notice it, it's like, in real life, you'd be dead. Assassins must have terrible spinal problems as they get old. Oh, they have terrible joint problems. Yeah, no, I'd imagine they just... Life doesn't treat them well. I don't like the tomahawk whatsoever, so we're going to go for that. Yeah, why not? Sword. It's more my style than Connor's shitty tomahawk. Now, let's dip from this scene. Let's go over here and we'll go into the frontier. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new. Not liking the tomahawk is blasphemy unless you genuinely don't like the tomahawk, which is me. Like, I mean, I don't mind it, but I just prefer the sword. You cross the line dissing the tomahawk. Connor uses the sword like a machete, which is why I kind of prefer using the sword. JMC Captain Gaming, cheers JMC. You are officially Captain Gaming. I really do appreciate it, man. There's my horse. I love how the horse has an assassin logo, because that makes sense. The sword does have some sweet kill animations. As great and fun as the bloody... That is where I'm gonna go. As great and fun as the tomahawk is, sometimes it feels a little slow and sluggish, and honestly, just no. Whatever. See what I mean? Watch. This is quicker. Really? See, that guy got shot by his own boys. That's why I like the sword. And I've got some dough by being a cool guy. Do you have any hobbies? Gaming, wanking, Martial arts. I do like a bit of martial arts in my life. I just shot a rabbit. I'm sorry. I know it's going to fuck the pelt, but I don't have any arrows.
Yeah, man.
And this is the best that I can do on such short notice. I also didn't mean to. Easier to flail about like a madman. It would be like though. Stab, slice, or beat. Are we talking about ways to kill people? Gaming and wanking sounds like tonight's plans.
Animals, stop!
Take what you deserve, rebel.
Over you go. I like how there's a guy behind Connor that does nothing during that. Here we are. 28 stab wounds. I like the human shield, so do I. It's a pretty cool ability.
We give our entire yield to the crown. Warren refused. They killed our animals, salted our earth, then dragged us out. You saw what followed.
He's got blood on his chest.
I'm afraid we have nothing to give you in thanks, stranger. We have nothing left.
Perhaps there is something you could do instead.
Anything.
I live in a small community not far from here. The soil is rich. The people I live with would have need of fresh vegetables, wheat, or corn. If you were to rebuild your farm, you may prosper.
What kindness is this? We'll certainly come see. Thank you.
I do enjoy the homestead missions quite a bit, to be fair. Like I think the homestead missions should have been more involved with the main story itself. I know it would have made the main story a bit more dragged, but I feel like it would have benefited a lot from having that more forced intimacy with the character, if you will. I feel like I think that would have improved the perspective on Connor a little bit and made him seem a little bit more likable, while at the same time not having to sacrifice any more of his core beliefs. But because it's so out there, you have to go out of your way to find it, and as a result, you just don't. And that disappoints me a little bit. The story would still make no sense, and they'd have to fix the story issue. But I feel like the homestead missions are pretty nice. This man did not die from being shot. Yes, carry the body. That is exactly what I wanted to do. The dog knows what's coming, so he's going to get a few yaps going on. Do you train grappling or striking fishy? Bit of both. I hear someone talking in the background. Probably my mother. I need to get some arrows. Attack the convoy. Well, first let's kill the rabbit, and then we can attack the convoy. Yeah. Now you're going to hear the dog barking in the background, and I apologise for that. No reinforcements today. See that? This wagon is mine now. Slap Grandad, indeed, that's what we do. I like how when you come back out, the bodies move slightly. At first it looked like they disappeared, but no, just moved a little bit. He wasn't where I left him, quite. I want to get that feather for Petruchio. Oh shit, wrong game. I still want to get that feather for Petruchio. You know what I mean? Only ever for Petruchio. Connor's my favourite assassin IMO. Cool, I guess. Slap car roof. They made him look like an alien in the Ezio collection. They made Petruchio look like an alien in the original game. Petruchio never had any kind facial animation thing going on. Well, they knew they were gonna fuck him off after about 5 minutes. I wonder why Ubisoft decided to put slow motion in combat. I think they thought it would look cooler. But sometimes it just looks silly. But the reason is they thought it would look more futuristic and cool, and like they thought it took more advantage of the gameplay engine to show variable like speed of gameplay. And it would also just break it down as like a little as an on-screen hint in a way to show you that this combat is ending here. Like, you've killed the last hostile here, so that slow motion time. I guess it's just a modern touch. I don't like the slow motion. I think it's a bit ridiculous, and I think they were rid of it. Now it's just a kill animation at the end, isn't it? As opposed to just cutting people up. Those fucking hairs are so slow. The frame rate in Ezio Collection PS4 is what stops me from playing it. It ain't so bad when you get used to it. Well, the frame rate is not a big deal, in my opinion. I think the resolution should be more... Like, the resolution is something... Like, as long as the picture's good, and the frame rate is not below, like, 24, you're alright. Like, I like 30 frames per second, I can do that. But I think it's the quality of what's in front of you, not the frame rate. The frame rate is great, that's why I play PC. I love 60 frames, and part of me would choose 1080p 60 over that any day. But in the end of the day, on a console, you're not going to get anything out of it. You're not going to get 60 FPS out of an open world game on PlayStation. You will next gen, no doubt. But I think there's more important things than the frame rate, which is a decent resolution, decent visuals, and where the fuck is the entrance to this bastard cave? You know what I mean? There it is. But on the whole, you need balance. You need something like that. You know, but if you go too far in frame rate, you'll get a shit picture. It got really dark in here and I couldn't see where I was going. Why has the weather changed now that when I went in there? Poglog trinket. I don't want to get any of the viewpoints because there's no bloody point and it just glitches the game. Well, the viewpoints just bug the game. It's not worth bothering with. You got too many warnings, fair enough. If you got to do people in, you got to do people in. It's then the way to go. I just beat up some randoms in the street in this game 5 minutes ago. Yeah. Kurt! Sorry, whenever I see that in caps, I have to say it in accent, otherwise it's just wrong. Some of the cheats turning off the autosave didn't make much sense to me. It's so that you can't use the cheats to progress the game. They're to have fun with. They're not to, like... They're not really to use in progress, if you get me. That is my next destination there. Let's go. Cha-cha. See, exactly. That's exactly how I'd spell the pronunciation.
Watch me take a...
I like how you always find members of the homestead being harassed. Oh my god. At this rate, Norris is gonna die. What the fuck is going on? Why did he stab the ground? Well, that was a bit wild.
Thank you, my friend. They had a little too much beer and didn't like the sound of my voice. I was only talking to that...
Every last one of them.
Your
They had a little bit
accent
too
is
much beer.
unfamiliar. Where are you from?
North of here. Province de Quebec.
And what brings you to Boston?
I am a miner by trade, but it's hard to find work. People don't listen to me because of my accent.
It might be our meeting was fate. I hail from a village just a few miles north of here. There are the beginnings of a mine. I do not know what is in there, but you might find what you are looking for within.
I'll come have a look. If there is something good, maybe we'll talk, eh?
Classic good old Connor doing bits. Don't know how Connor sees with that hood. It is a funny shaped hood, to be fair. Well, the hood is a weird shape. I'm incognito once more. Now, where can I go from here to do bits? Okay. The miner can produce level 1 minerals is the notification I just got on the screen. It's always peak. Orphans will attract attention and slow your movement. Give them a few coins to continue undisturbed. No. I'm not giving the orphans any coins. The orphans can leave. I'd rather the beggars. At least you can punch the beggars. You cannot punch orphans. I didn't even know I'd collected that almanac until I had it because I couldn't see it. This way. I hope Fishy checks out State of Decay on stream in the future. Maybe. I hope he can tear on to post it down in a single spot and the entire city suddenly forgets you exist. Fishy hates poor people. I don't hate poor people. Deliver the letters in Boston. Here you go, boy. Done. I've acquired 500 quid. What an absolute clever moment. Right. Okay. On with the show. Like, I don't understand what the point is in viewpoints when the map unfogs as you move, and you can't even fast travel to viewpoints. All they serve to do in this game is glitch. You get up there, the soundtrack for being up there just keeps on playing. and then it never stops. Not even in cutscenes. You have to fast travel or exit the game to get it to work, to get it to stop. Have you ever played Dying Light? I have tried to play it. It just didn't turn out to be for me, I think, is the only way to describe it. Ashraf introduced fast travel viewpoints to AC. Did he? Because they were in Unity. And Black Flag. Yeah, you're right, he did. I thought you were on about Origins, then I had to think it through for a second there. Yeah, you're right, he did do that. But that wasn't necessarily probably Ashraf's idea. Like... Took me a minute there to figure out if fast travel viewpoints were in there. That almanac is goners. I just can't quite figure out where it is. I prefer chasing the shanties. They're easier to catch.
Won't suffice, Sam. We need to act, and I'm talking about more than a sternly worded letter.
I sympathize with your frustration. Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you.
That was Paul Revere, but that doesn't
Conversation was
matter.
about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? It's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
American history is boring, in my opinion. I don't think it's that bad. There is more boring history out there.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions. All people should be equal.
Hey! It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say! If the gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
Ah, bollocks! We're coming in!
I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
Here we are. Let's get some likes in the stream, shall we? Let's aim for 200. Shut the fuck up.
Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
Why did he try to break the smallest window on the house? I don't know. I've never thought about that. That is really weird. Bollocks, we're coming in. How are you going to get in there?
They fight like puppies.
The basement window.
Thank you, my friend.
Big enough to let air in, not anything else. There's a man with a drum thing there. We're covered in blood and he just walks past. Sorry, you're going to die. I really could have chosen a better time to do that one. Well, there's probably a better fight to choose than that one. The one thing I remember about Assassin's Creed 3 is if you get in a fight with the guards, often the guards will just keep on coming. It's a wanted poster there, but it means nothing. Like, if you get in a fight, you just need to... And you can't really escape, it's quite difficult. I can liberate people later. I hate this Connor. This bloody Connor, man. Doing bits. Punching orphans, you know. Lot. Yeah, there's another example of one where it's probably a bad idea to try. Because they'll just dash on down. Here we are.
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Ah, Connor and I just had a ball with some red coats enforcing some taxmen outside my home. The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast. William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it.
Where is he now?
I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase...
Hi Fishy, hello there, how you doing?
Without the consent
I see the Celebration is the most underrated AC game. Either that or the Chronicle series. Liberation is not that great in my opinion.
I'll wager the same men who levy the
I'm pretty sure Fishy made a video on the channel about why Hatham became a Templar. Because he always was one. Yeah, Hatham became a Templar because Edward died at a young age. That's why. Like, Edward died when Hatham was young, and Edward was an assassin, but his rival Reginald Birch was a Templar, and Reginald Birch raised Hatham in Edward's stead. Sort of.
Pardon me.
And when I say sort of,
Come on, mate.
that's not good. When do you post your goodbye compilation? As soon as it... Well, if I ever made one, that'd always be good. So it's kicked off now. Wow, I really did get shot to pieces then. Let's get out of here now. Oh, for fuck. This is the part where everyone's faster than you, by the way, in this game. They just show up. The moment they show up behind you, it's like you just hear them shout, "Too slow!" It's like, well, okay. You're a dick, aren't you? Why is that dog barking at this? There you go, sir. Enjoy. Now, we're getting really close to 200,000. John Wick will come for you. Oh, no. Yeah, we're getting really close to 200,000. Last I checked, we're less than 1,500 away. So 200k is becoming a reality slowly but surely. I'm really happy about that, by the way. Can I be asked using powder kegs to destroy smuggled cargo? Like there was a man on the edge of that docks, but he's dead now. If you pickpocket, everyone suddenly knows you do it, even though nobody saw you do it. It's not exactly subtle, though, is it? Come on. And there was a powder keg there, so in theory I did right. Liberate the district from Templar influence. Okay. It's like that. On Johnson's Trail. Classic gaming. Of the fucking gaming variety. Meet with Stefan Chapeau. I'm sorry, guy. Ignore them. They're just dead for a reason. Now, when randomly running through checkpoints like this, sometimes you'll just get detected, and I don't know why. But in the remaster, that hasn't happened to me yet. Or what have you, fishy? Alright, okay, cheers, Mr. Bread. I gave up on 100% in this game. Do I blame you? Nah.
Stefan,
Let's get to 200 likes, though. That'd be cool.
Who cares? I've been robbed!
It's not quite what you said. Is it?
Where are you going? To get back what's rightfully mine. coquin me prenne mon père au Canada et voilà qu'il me ravisse ma propriété ici. Il suffit. We are not English. We are not the king's men. We are free. But the king sends these red ghosts to push us around. They are not our masters. This is our city. Let's show them who owns it. It's time to fight.
I'm so glad that that worked out.
Stefan, please. Stop and listen to me. I've listened for long enough. They come into my home and take my things. I will get my revenge. The man responsible for this will pay. His friends will pay. Voilà trop longtemps que je subis ces affronts. Ils vont coûter de mon courroux. You looking for a fight?
See that? Beautiful.
Ils me volent ma maison, ils m'obligent à fuir mon pays, et les voici qui veulent s'approprier ma nouvelle demeure.
I'm absolutely gaming. Let's get to 200, eh? Likes. That would be good.
There is a way to fight injustice, but this is not it.
Yeah, spamming to get unbanned has the exact opposite effect.
I will match your face.
Doing bits and bobs, that is me.
Destroyed? You stupid mug! I suppose you want me to tell Johnson his tea just spontaneously combusted? Nonsense. Someone's responsible for this, and you will find out who. And if you can't, I'll gut you and find a smarter mongrel who can.
Not very
What do we
nice of the
do?
guy.
Create a window.
In you go.
Bloody hell are you?
That's gonna hurt a lot, isn't it?
Why? You have no right to rub people blind. By decree of the British Parliament or not. British Parliament? I worked for William Johnson.
Johnson? End his suffering cleanly.
Please.
So much for clean. That is a fucking meat cleaver. Does anybody think that Connor is better than Ezio?
What
No.
are the things you lost?
The people listen to me only because I spoke the truth loud enough, which is worth 1,000 times the content of my footlocker. In English, they can keep my things.
You did well tonight.
I said I'd buy you an ale when you first helped me. In place of drink, I offer you my allegiance. For what it's worth.
Your aid is welcome, and I am grateful.
Now, I need to find Sam Adams.
Good old Assassin's Creed gaming. That'd be incredibly useful. Let's go over that way, eh? Bits and pieces. If someone wants to apologise, which word do you prefer? Sorry or apologise? Whichever word actually genuinely means sorry, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm not pedantic like that. I mean, I am, but not about that. Sorry, gamer. Oh, Ozzy's here. Is that a peg log? Peg leg trinket. I can go say hi to peg leg to get another thing from him. Everything's up, lad. Not much, to be fair. Just chilling. Whew. I met a few people that wouldn't accept the word sorry. You sure it's the word or the how? Don't know why it led me out here for that, but okay. See what else we can find.
Let's go now. Piss off.
Mister, you've a kind heart. I'm going home.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm going home. Are you now?
Somebody stop that.
Friend, but I'm sure they'll be back.
Guy sounds like Big Dave. Oh, fucking shit. Oh, for fucking shit. Why does the Eagle Vision toggle have to be the exact same button that's used to get out of... No, incognito. I bribed that one man. It was very sudden. The effects of notoriety have ended very quickly. Let's go do a bit. So wasn't there a shop? It's very important that we go to the shop and stock up on shit. Because we need to get some arrows. Because look at that quiver. It's empty and saddening to look at. Those shall suffer if they insult fishy lord. I'm sorry, I don't... What? And this needs to stop now, eh? What does bit mean exactly? Bit? What do you mean, what does bit mean? Do you mean things like a tiny piece? A little piece? Bit? Bit? Past tense for bite? Doing bits? Making progress? Is that hard? I wish things went in here went faster, but they don't. Let's go. Let's go over there and talk to this man. Rope dart is godlike. Rope dart exists. I have all my arrows back, which means I can be cool. I don't know why he's launching whatever he's shoveling into the air, but it doesn't seem particularly great fun. Start a riot. Have a riot, gamers. I don't know why I started that riot, but I thought it was fun. They'll let me in. Like I can start a riot just by starting a riot. Let's talk to this guy. To Stefan Chapeau.
Stefan, how is your ale?
Peace, but it gets the job done. My father would be disgusted. But after a day's work with you, a man needs to unwind. I would prefer a nice bottle of wine, but these colonies lack refinement.
Your father?
Mon père. He was a great man. A cook in the French army during the 7 Years' War. He marched all across the White North, feeding Louis-Joseph de Montcalm and his officers, cooking them feasts from sticks and berries. When the commander-in-chief opted for
We got the 200 like mark. That's always pretty cool. Let's get to 250. Yeah, why not? We can do that. Let's. If everyone punched to the like button as hard as they can, their screens would be broken. But if you clicked it nicely or you pressed it on your phones, it would be pretty damn cool.
This is my one hope, that he smiles upon the choices I've made.
Came here to talk to the man and then I'm gonna dip. over to there. Let's go and continue our adventure. The amount of guards that patrol the streets in the cities in this game is insane. Like, how many guards are there?
Aye, but Governor Hutchison refuses to let them leave. Wants us to take the tea.
The tea party. Let's do bits.
What happens now?
We wait for the signal.
What signal?
This meeting
There's 4 people
can
cannot be
do
pleased. Probably not.
nothing further to save the country.
That one.
Evening, gentlemen. Shall we be off?
No.
What's the matter?
I have spent today drawn from one bit of madness to another with nothing to show for it. Before I go any further, I would like to know exactly what it is you intend.
Of course. First, we make our way to Nathaniel Bradley's house to fetch the rest of our little group. Then it's on to Griffin's Wharf, where we board the ships and dump the tea. Simple as that.
Simple seems a bit charitable.
Cheer up, Connor. For tonight, we are all victors. The Sons of Liberty get to send a message to England, and you rob William Johnson of his financing. Your village will be saved.
I've an idea. Why don't you lead the way? That should keep us out of any further trouble. Am I right?
The whole point in that is Connor is not a very patient man. December 16th, 1773.
We need to turn the crowd's anger to our advantage.
Say the word, Connor, and I will make it so.
And just like that, 6 of them have been dealt with. Hang on, there's bloody notifications on my screen. There we go, dealt with now. Time to dump the tea.
We need to keep those bastards at bay while the tea is being dumped. Let me help. I'm yours to command.
He needs to stop obsessing over that fucking machete, man. I love that it lands on there and doesn't get dumped at all. Why am I fighting them? Fight these guys. Why are they so hard to throw into the bloody... Is that so hard? Pick up the box! As you can imagine right now, the throw thing doesn't exactly throw them anywhere where they need to be thrown. There we go, full sync achieved. As long as I don't die. Or Molyneux and Revere don't die. It's always another plus. There's more tea to throw overboard. It's fine, we're nearly there now. One more. There we go, lovely.
We've done it!
That's William Johnson.
Gunner! We saved the last one for you. Best we get out of here.
Lovely and good. I love how there's just muskets all over the place and no other signs of battle. Just leave the muskets, everything's fine. I'm not, fuck it. I can't be arsed. Can't be arsed for those fucking almanacs. See what we got. We got bits and pieces to be doing about town. Let's go do them. Whew. Hello.
Thank God you are here.
Prudence has gone and
Prudence
said
is
hello to
missing.
Mr. Bear.
She went out to gather some things this morning and never returned. I'm worried sick. What if she's hurt?
I will find her.
The dog might help track her down. He has a good nose. Come on, boy.
Okay.
He has been gathering the evening primrose almost every night. She is obsessed with the oil it yields. That is all going to stop now. I don't understand why she wants so damn much of the stuff.
She's hoarding, waiting for that pandemic to kick in. Track Prudence.
Picked some here.
There's some more there. Why not just pick that much?
Split up to cover more ground. Connor, anything yet?
Gaming.
Connor, anything yet?
You said that just now. My bear. I like how he.
So much fun.
I like how I managed to
I don't want
fucking
to think
skin
what
the
might have
bear.
happened if you had not arrived. I saw some primrose growing there, and the bear just came charging at me.
Why are you gathering primrose?
Well, Warren and I have been trying to conceive a child for a long time now. I read that evening primrose encourages fertility.
Prudence! Are you all right, my love?
I'll be fine. Thanks to Kona.
Thank you, Connor. Once again.
Classic gaming. Warren and Prudence farmers can now produce level 2 goods. That's what we like. Now let's go see Homestead mission down here. I wonder what this will be. Whew. Classic gaming. Hello. Burglar on the homestead.
Connor! Connor! Some lout's trying to break into our house! He's armed!
Stop!
He's really dipping off.
You can go home if you want. Something's amiss.
Seems to get close enough for me to be able to shoot the guy. There we go.
What's the trouble, Connor? Saw you tear past chasing a man.
He was trying to rob your home. It has been dealt with.
What? The women. Is everyone all right?
You should have been there.
What?
I told you to head back. I didn't need you.
Since when is a skinny runt like you safe out in the bush alone?
If Diana's hurt, I swear you'll be the one.
It's good to see that they get along. Well, that's it for now. For me, got stuff to do. See you lads. Right, take it easy, Ozzy. Have fun. They can now produce level 2 goods. That is what we like. Let's go see what we can find. Yeah, the Zero Collection is on PS4, which has AC2, AC Brotherhood, and AC Revelations. Yeah, that is true.
Master Connor, Dad and go.
Oh dear, not these two fighting again. This is probably my least favourite of the homestead missions because it's the most fucking painful to do. Different time of day, which just goes to show what's been going on here.
You need some sense knocked into you.
See this? Go over there, you dick. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Oh, come on,
You need
push
some
out.
sense knocked into you.
Oh, time I set you straight.
Ensure the fight never happens again. Why do all the kids look the same? Because they're the same model exactly. I wish one of them was just Petruccio from Assassin's Creed 2. That would make me laugh a lot.
You all right? There's no need for this.
Yeah, he's a blockhead.
You'll cool off in a spell. Just need some time is all.
I'm so glad that that's what ensuring that the fight never happens again looks like.
Are you not angry, Godfrey?
Me? Not at all. Terry's just got himself a temper, and I won't let him get away with it. It's really no trouble. He'll calm down. The runt couldn't do much damage anyway.
Does this happen often?
Ha! I was just telling Lance how I can set that calendar by these events. It's really not a worry, Connor. But I appreciate your concern.
The lumber is now they can produce level 3 goods, and that is what we like. I'm so glad that them having a fight results in level 3 goods. What are you saying for yourself?
You must be Connor. We've been raring to finally meet you. My name's Catherine, and this is Diana.
What is Terry doing? What is he doing? What is going on? Look in the back. Look in the. Watch that bag. Look in the background.
Glad to finally put a face to the name.
The pleasure is mine.
We were just discussing how nice this bit of territory is, on a river with nobody upstream. I won't lie, Godfrey's letter had me a little worried, but now that we're here and settled, I must say I'm rather happy.
They had us on this plot north of Champlain that was a tangle of rock and bramble. Ugh, horrible place. It's a real treat to be able to walk up the hill and take in the ocean.
Your husband must keep you busy.
Nothing we can't handle, Connor. The boys think they run the show, but the real bosses are right in front of you.
I do not doubt it.
Bit and pieces. go have an interactive conversation over there. Interactive is a very strong word for these conversations, I must admit. But it's in the general direction of where we want to go. It's crossing this river. His name is T-Pose Terry. Oh, yes.
Hello, Connor.
Hello. There, sir.
Is something the
This
matter?
guy's voice is so great.
No, nothing that need worry you.
I would not pry, but please know that if there was anything I could do to help, I would.
It's all right. Connor already knows half of it. As you know, we've been trying to have a child, Connor, for a long time. Thus far, we've not been blessed even once. It takes its toll after a time.
You must not force such things. Nature will grant you with a young one when the time is right.
We hope you're right, Connor. At the very least, we are at peace here.
So why is kind of like, you should not force such things, but on the other hand, he's like, ah, you know what, fuck it. I don't have patience for this revolutionary shit. How did you get there so quickly, you bloody bastard? Milking a cow outside of the field bit. Just a ran. Oh my god, what on earth is going on with that marker? But you're hunting, aren't you? White trophy.
Make a little more noise? Been fixing to trap a cougar I've seen prowling about. The beast has snapped 2 of my snares already. From what I've seen, its fur is white, mad as it sounds. Its hide would be worth a fortune to the right person.
I have never seen a cougar like that. I would like to help you.
I'll follow you then. Stay quiet. Got his trick.
White cougar marking, because the marking tells us it was a white cougar. Not just any old cougar.
Got his trail yet? Look at the size of those claw marks. Better shoot true.
Carcass.
For fresh meat. Seen this before. Looks fresh. He's close. There he goes! We won't
Oh no.
have a chance at this.
You think you can outrun a fucking cougar, man?
See him again after this. This is our only shot. Hurry up!
Well, you shot that quick, didn't you?
You must be here for my new friend. I was dumping a load and he went straight
Everyone
in.
asks where is Lee, but nobody asks how is Lee. Oh no. Poor Lee.
What are you thinking, Miriam?
Flush and fire. Norris can back off. One of us goes in there to draw him out, and the other waits out here to shoot.
It's not a
I will
bad
go
move.
in.
Good on Norris, open the fucking thing.
Nice shot.
Thank you, Miriam.
That's always a classic. Why do people always ask that question? What question? What? Do I have to have a favourite of everything? That is my counter question. Right, that's Pegleg. How you doing?
Got some more? Let's have a look then. More keepers. Good on ya. I'd say that's worth another letter.
What's your favourite non-action game? I forgot. Non-action game? What do you mean by non-action game? Because I don't really know. Gaming? I also have to do the chase as well.
Ship's graveyard's just around the point. Can't miss it. The men say Abel Owens was aboard one of the doomed vessels. If it's true, you'll find what's left of him here. Scavengers love the graveyard, so be on your guard.
Right, here we are. Jumping about. Doing bits. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Weep. What's that?
If Abel Owen's ship wrecked around here, they must have been looking for something themselves.
It's always good to get the treasure wall here as well, because we can use that to upgrade the ship. The money. Classic gaming. Right.
Another ship. Scavengers.
Good shooting.
Piss off! I found it. 'Tis mine.
Tis not yours, sir.
Leave me be. I found it.
What you carry is mine.
Nice try.
Not that easy.
Connor just killed that guy in cold blood. He didn't even stop to think about it. Well, I technically killed that guy, but you know. I do enjoy the set pieces in Assassin's Creed.
I've done nothing wrong.
Stop and give me what I came for.
What's mine is mine, ratty hole.
Hand it over.
Sorry, mate. Looks like you lost this treasure hunt.
Gone.
I suppose that's native for oh shit. Whee!
Near the wolves' abode.
Thing is about these is that they're too brief. Like they would be much better if they were if there was more to them than just being over inside 2 minutes. If you get me. He murdered an innocent man then. Well, he murdered people in his way, which is rather assassin. They say they're against that, but they do that. They do. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new. Let's upgrade the ship a little bit, see what we can do. Extra cannon. I think what we should do is we should get the extra cannon for one. And we should get the little bits and pieces that... Improved rudder would be useful. I think that's what I want to go for. Then from there, gamer, let's go do the chase. Let's get 250 likes. Yeah, let's do that. We're 20 away. We can smash it in.
Ah, it's good to be at sea again, but I don't much like that sky.
Even a pretty sunrise is a bad omen to you, Mr. Faulkner. Where are these raiders?
By guess and by God, an easterly course toward the coast. Miss Mandy reports of some British boats gathering somewhere in these rocks, threatening the vineyard.
Connor has a captain's uniform. I've never gotten over that. I've always found that to be quite funny.
Sails ahoy! British gunboats after one of the vineyard ships, Captain. We must protect her.
I think it's on fire, to be honest.
What are you doing? We're supposed to protect her. We need to keep the gunboats off until she reaches the vineyard pier. Draw their fire, Captain.
Absolutely dossing about. See that? Bits and pieces are being done. The longer you spend pointing at it, the harder it is to defeat. Military assassin until you've liked the story and to stab the like button, yeah, stab it.
She can't take much more of that. We need to protect the civilian ship.
I'm doing my best here.
Captain!
Where are the mines?
Mines, Captain! Destroy them or use them to our advantage. Either way, avoid the blasted things.
To our advantage, how?
Shoot the blooming things with our swivels when our...
There we go, dealt with. I'm doing bits and pieces on all these ships. What do you mean you hit mines, you bloody idiot? Who sails the bloody thing into mines? That better be the end of that. I feel like I've destroyed more ships than there are in existence by this point.
She should be safe now, but it's a hot chase. Get after them and end the threat on the vineyard. Not there, but an abandoned fort.
I'm here to perform deeds. We know there's a fort there, that's why we're here. It's made out of wood, how bad can it be?
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard. Time and tide waits for no man. Take out her towers. Won't hit us with you at the helm, sir. We can't take another hit like that, Captain. Steer away from them.
Target's killed. Why is it not letting me shoot? Come on. There we go.
That fort won't be troubling anybody no more. Bloody English have gone too far this time.
That is the problem.
Do you guys know that Arno is related to
What
Aguilar?
reason would the
I
English
don't know
have
if
to
that is
threaten
true.
Martha's Vineyard? It has no strategic value.
Maybe.
People remain peaceful. I fear an influence of a different kind saw to this.
Templars.
But what they intend, I do not know.
Your orders?
I need time to piece things together. We set a course for home.
Aye, aye.
We absolutely smashed that in. What a glorious little thing we did. Yes, it is fishy. Fair enough, I guess. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's Google it. So people say, is Arno related to Aguirre? Come on. Is a descendant... No, Callum Lynch is a descendant of Aguilar and Arno Dorian. Arno and Aguilar are not related. The relation comes later on down the line. Is probably the best response to that. So the answer is no, they're not related. It's the thing about ancestors. It's a bit of an odd one. You're right. I should not have attempted that 100%. Nah, happens. Absolute gaming. Like, there's nothing else to do on the homestead. I think we've done everything here for now. Hello, gamer. Let's talk.
It is done.
The scene where Calman saw his ancestors, Arno was there. Oh, I remember that.
No.
But Aguilar and Arno are not
retreated when
related
we
because
destroyed the team.
ancestors aren't related to each other. The only relation is their descendants. If the descendants don't exist yet, they're not related.
You should have killed him.
There was no.
And even then, there's no direct relation.
Time will tell if you speak the truth.
Chances of them being related are so slim.
Ganondokon, why are you here? Has something happened?
William Johnson has returned with all the money required to buy our land. He meets with the elders as we speak. I have begged him to resist, but I fear he shall have his way unless you intervene.
How is this possible? We destroyed the tea.
The Templars are nothing if not resourceful. You should have heeded my warning.
Please, you have to stop him.
Of course. Can you tell me where they're meeting?
This guy has a massive forehead. He does indeed. He has many things, including a massive forehead. Oh god, not Connor's real name. Oh no. Connor's dreaded real name. They had extra tea to sell. I want a grandpa just like Achilles, do you? Hostile negotiations.
Izzy not gonna daradit ganus de ne Johnson's yunja der rocksta. Gwahi ganzi what ne ganun haradum hagedum.
The got their heart at Guacanto.
Not quite what I was going for, but okay. That is exactly what I was going for. Really, that's fucked, isn't it? No, I was trying to save myself some ammunition there. Not by diving into the bloody water like that. What I need is to head on here and to do this. Not close enough. Of course I'm not close enough. You broke his spine. I broke many things.
Land to an up, land that is not yours already.
Where did his body die at?
We are
signing our lands over to you, then we'll be as one in your debt forever.
Sir William may have a point. What hope have we against their black powder and iron?
The spirits will guide us, as they always have.
Did they not guide us here?
Yes, that might unmask a great betrayal.
This is a mistake. We should sign.
Here we are.
Peace, peace. Have I not always been an advocate? Have I not always sought to protect you from harm?
If you wish to protect us, then give us arms, muskets and horses that we might defend ourselves.
War is not the answer.
We remember, Stanwix. We remember you moved the borders. Even today your men dig up the land, showing no regard for those who live upon it. Your words are honeyed, but false. We are not here to negotiate, nor to sell. We are here to tell you and yours to leave these lands.
So be it. I offered you an olive branch, and you knocked it from my hand. Perhaps you'll respond better to the sword.
Okay.
Are you threatening us?
Yes.
Of course you go for the wrong guy. Okay, you go for both of them. I thought he was going for the other guy then. So why?
Oh no. What have you done?
Ensured an end to your schemes. You sought to claim these lands for the Templars.
Aye, that we might protect them. Do you think that good King George lies awake at night, hoping that no harm comes to his native subjects? Or that the people of the city care one whit about them? Oh, sure. The colonists are happy to trade when they need food or shelter, or a bit of extra padding for their armies. But when the walls of the city constrict, when there's crops that need soil, when there's no more enemy to fight, we'll see how kind the people are then.
The colonists have no quarrel with the Iroquois.
Not yet, but they will. 'Tis the way of the world. In time, they'll turn. I could have stopped it. I could have saved you all.
I hope YouTube doesn't crash this time. Oof, indeed. We're really close to 250 likes. Let's smash that in.
They would not listen. And so, it seems, neither will you.
Ayawas ne yate hagum sare am dahyayu ne skanas izagum haje.
Really? Come on, guys. I'm trying to help you out here. They pushed me over running off. Well, that's going to help, isn't it? It's going to really break down the flow of battle. That axe flies. I just wanted this chest, man. Coonskin hat. What else we got? We got how much money? Probably a little bit. Tea. Medical shots. Just tell me how much bloody money. I don't care if I got fucking shoes. Brass rings. Cool. What else? Weapon handles. Great. Cool. Flour. Oh, is there anything useful in that? Clothing. It's just endless amounts of bloody shit in that chest. Memory synced. Sequence 6 complete.
William Johnson is dead, and with him, the Templar plot to steal the land of my people. But in ending this threat, I have revealed another. On his body was a letter addressed to John Pitcairn containing orders to root out and destroy Patriot weapons and supply. Should he succeed in this, the colonists will be unable to maintain their resistance, and the Templars will surely take control. So long as Pitcairn lives, the danger remains. I need to find him. He needs to die. I thought it might bring clarity or instill a sense of accomplishment, but all I feel is regret.
Hold fast to that. Such sacrifices must never come lightly.
I had to do it. Not only for my people, but for all the others Johnson would have harmed.
It's a start. But to truly be free of Templar influence, all of them must be dealt with in turn. Even your father.
I know.
You speak the words, but do you believe them? Seems we've company.
Classic day.
What is it?
A request for aid from Paul Revere. Seems the Redcoats are up to something in Boston. Guess you made an impression on the Sons of Liberty.
They mistake me for one of their own. Please tell Mr. Revere he has my sympathies, but I cannot help at present.
You might wish to reconsider. John Pitcairn is mentioned by name.
Where am I to go?
Mr. Revere's house in Boston. If you'd like, I can...
Head on through, do the homestead mission and that, and let's see what happens. Hey, Shrek is a sex icon. If that's the first message I read in the chat after like however long, you shouldn't be surprised I'm trying not to read. Be aware of the cannonball mission. Did any of your cities put up a ban for going outside? I don't live in a city, so I wouldn't know. I live near a city, but not in one.
Afternoon.
Hi gamers, how you doing? Happening gamers.
Hello, sir. Would you like a draught of ale or some bread and cheese?
Connor, this here is Oliver, and that is Corinne. Great people. Ollie, this is Connor, the man I was talking about. The Lord of the Manor.
We were passing through is all and met some of your townsfolk. They were thirsty and we had some barrels in the back and...
I am no lord, and these are my friends, not my townsfolk. What brings you to the road with a cart full of spirits for sale?
We were innkeepers until the king took our inn for some military...
He's a very
such and
large
such,
man.
Left us out on a round bar.
Hey, you should settle here. We could use an inn.
Good idea.
We would, but without the inn itself, we don't have much choice, and building one isn't cheap.
We certainly have a need for something of the sort. I will speak with my friends at the mill and see what we can do about building ourselves one. If it can be arranged, would you consider ending your search here?
Of course, Ollie. We'll have an inn again.
Okay. Investment of £1,000. There you go.
This should suffice.
Thank you. You won't regret this, Connor. We promise.
But hang on. Hang on, how does Connie hold his bow? How does Connor hold the bow? Let's have a look. Oh, fuck, he is left-handed. So this whole... It's either a weird technique or he is. So, oh god. So this whole... Looks like he's wanking with his left hand thing. Makes sense. Right, let's head over this way. "5 months ago, I informed Fishy about the hidden word in the trees." Classic John Bendy Demon. Man of Mysteries.
Connor, come with me downstairs.
Should I search for something to fill that space?
No rush. Eventually, the right piece will present itself.
As you wish.
There's a chest in a cave on the edge of the property. Could you retrieve it for me? I would go myself, but these old bones prevent me from getting to it. Take Norris with you. The cave entrance is blocked with heavy stone, and will need to be cleared one way or another.
Well, let's go. Talk to Norris about his explosives. Listen, Norris, we're to have a conversation about your bombs. They need to stop. Sorry, they have a mind of their own. Oh, those robes look nice. Oh, yeah. Hit that like button. Let's get to 250. That'll be a lovely number to hit. I use Jay's outfit mainly because of the bandana. Well, I don't think it quite works for Connor. Oh, I've got hiccups now. Too much drinking of that water. Flavoured water gives me hiccups. Lovely. We got 250 lads. That's what we like.
Yama.
Fox pelt, foxtail, and an arrow. That orange taste water is so bad. I don't like orange flavoured anything. Besides some orange juice, that's fine. Bit strong for me, but it exists. I like grape sort of flavours, you know, like it's a bit more subtle.
Thoris, I'm going to fetch something for the old man. And he told me there might be some stone that requires clearing.
Yeah?
You need to clear the bit of stones, Norris. Come help me clear the bit of stones.
Miriam is interesting.
Certainly not your typical colonial woman. A deadly shot.
She brought down that cougar. She is strong, capable. She has no husband?
Not that I'm aware of.
I never met a woman like her before. I would like to know her better.
You should speak to her then.
I might try. Hey, don't splash. Don't want to get the powder wet. Do you think she likes Frenchmen?
That deer is having a bad day.
I see why he encouraged me to enlist your services.
Pas de problème. We blow it up. Be my guest. Duck and cover.
So I can choose to do anything when it's any other keg of powder but that one. I can light it the nice way.
Bienvenue. Doesn't look safe in there. Be careful. I'll be at the mine. And what you said about Miriam is interesting.
Oh, look at that. Well, we've destabilised the entire cave. That's always peak, right? My controller is vibrating very aggressively. There's no reason why I should still be alive in here. This entire cave wants to come down. Why did Achilles think that hiding something in here would ever be a good idea? God damn it with that bloody aggressive controller. I can hear it, it's making a really aggressive noise. I presume Achilles' plan was live out the rest of his life and die. We get it, the controller vibrates. Right, here we are. Running on through. Doing a bit of gaming. This escape isn't particularly intense for me, I don't know why. Kill the fox. I came out here and killed the fox. Return Achilles' parcel to him. Wow, well, it is his fault it exists. Okay, gotta go. Bye lads, bye fishy. Take it easy, gamer. Gaming is for us. Connor doesn't even react to the whole cave falling apart and him almost dying, lol. To be fair, neither would Ezio. You'd be like, fair enough, I've done this too many times to care. Origins or Brotherhood? I don't know. I think I'd choose Brotherhood to play, but I would also play Origins. Like, I haven't got anything against either of them. Why do I have to compare them? What am I getting from this? Why is Achilles just chilling out down there? What's He's not down here, is he? Ezio, a pimp. So it works for him.
I have what you asked for. I must know who put it there and for what purpose.
I did. I put it somewhere I knew only I could reach, but that was a long time ago.
Could have put it down here.
These were the robes of the first assassin to come to the colonies.
Which were so they were Achilles' robes himself. There is another bloody homestead mission down there if I want to do that. Doing the homestead missions is important, you know. Some chill robes and that in there. But we're going to stay with the bog standard for now. Do you think the next AC game will be announced anytime soon? I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't know what answer to give you to that one. You'd hope so, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know if I really care enough. I think they'll announce it when they're ready. With what's going on with the pandemic and all that right now. It's a bit hard to tell. Like, I would have thought, yeah, no doubt they'd talk about it this year or talk about it sometime very soon. But then this is all kicked off and it's had a massive impact on everyone's lives. And would it not just be better to wait? Is the question right now that I think they're answering. That being said, who knows when they'll talk about it.
Connor!
Norris goes courting. That's a terrible idea.
Norris.
You know Miriam?
Of course.
What does she like? I want to give her a gift.
I really do not know.
All right.
Let me call on Prudence. She may be of service.
Connor doesn't use his brain. Connor goes, Norris is thinking about courting somebody. What do you women like? It's really funny. Fucking die. What even kind of animal is that? Is that a raccoon? Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was weird. Like a tiny wolf that had died. Sorry, this is money. That not killing the beavers as you find them is money left on the counter.
Yeah, man.
Women like steak. God knows, man. He hasn't got a fucking clue though, do you, Connor? No. I see that farming is doing all right around here. That noise just sounds like a man going. Ah! God, dog, how you doing? Listen to this weird cutscene.
Prudence.
Good day, Connor.
Norris is trying to court a woman. What do you women like in terms of gifts?
A nice bunch of wildflowers always brightens my day. Who is it Norris fancies?
Best not say for now.
Fair enough. Best ones are atop the bluff to the northwest. A bit tricky to get, but they grow large and healthy in the full sun.
Climb the cliffs and pick the flowers. Okay, let's go. Avery Dobbs, I'm sure you've been asked this before, but would you really appreciate? I would really appreciate a playthrough of Tyranny. No one I want to watch has played through it recently and would like to hear your perspective. Plus, it would entertain me at least for memes. Yeah, no worries, Avery. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Yeah, no, I will be doing Tyranny after I've done with the main story of 3. I'll play through the Tyranny DLC. After all, I did the DLCs for the Ezio collection, didn't I? So, with any luck, I'll do the same here. Because when it comes to the remaster, I see it all as the full package. Like a remaster comes with the DLC, so it's part of the base game for me. So yeah, absolutely will be done. You're absolute legend, sir. Yeah, Connor sounds so awkward because he's clueless. He's just trying to help, I guess. Oh, fuck me. What is it with wolves and hiding out in places where they can't get down from? Fishy, am I late? I don't know. Are you late? You tell me. I'm still live, so... Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, man. Just climb the thing. Didn't press any buttons there. He just fell off. I respect you killing them wolves. I like wolves. But sometimes they just need to die because they're little dickheads. And they smell. And I punch them up and it wouldn't be good. Let's drop off a cliff than playing this game. I would rather jump off a cliff than playing this game. Honestly, I think you'd get a lot more out of not jumping off a cliff. Like, when will you ever be forced to choose between playing Assassin's Creed 3 and jumping off a cliff, realistically? Connor is so innocent even though he's a mass murderer. It's really weird. It is an odd one, isn't it? Mass murderer might be a bit of a strong word. Serial killer is more like it, because a mass murderer goes on a killing spree. A serial killer kills, disappears, sort of thing. He's an assassin, isn't he? He kills for a purpose, typically political or otherwise. But he's closer. He's in the fucking bog, but he's closer to a serial killer than a mass murderer, I think. Yeah, boy.
Boris, are you in there?
Connor is something, all right. Indeed.
Oui?
All assassins are political serial killers. Political serial killer. No, the definition of that is well, that is the definition of an assassin, I guess. Well, someone who kills for political purposes is an assassin, but in this sense.
Really? Are you sure? Doesn't seem right.
Oh well, he sends a stalking in a bit, to be fair, so it's the worst that could happen. I like how his mind gets deeper every time we do bits with him. There he goes. Hey, look at this. Deep mine. I'm all the way deep in the mine. Okay, there's 2 more homestead missions to do. First things first. Let's go. I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this one here? Because this will be the one where these 2 gamers tell us that Prudence is preggers or something, and that we need to go find the doctor guy. He's a simp. Simp. The French guy. The French guy is he's just a lovely man. What do people have with calling lovely mans simp? Le simp. That shouldn't be funny, but it is. Right, Norris, you doing bits over here?
Hello, Connor.
Norris, how are you?
All right. Remember we talked about Miriam?
I do, and the cougar she felled.
One shot. Confident and precise. Incroyable. I like her.
She is a good friend. We all do.
Not like that, Connor.
Oh. Oh. Well, good for you.
He's not figured it out by
Only
now.
good for me if she likes me
You
back.
claptoid.
She's a strong woman, an independent
Say it's a
woman.
joke, not really an insult anymore.
I admire her.
Dr.
I wish
Gaming.
you well in your quest, Norris.
I think Connor in a way is very lucky that the hardest thing he has to do in life is kill people. Oh my god, what's happened to the frame rate? Who's stuck their penis in the frames per second? What? Oh, there we go. That's much better. Fishy the best. Cheers. Cheers. Sorry, I was going to try to pronounce the name, but I can't really read Cyrillic. Or is that Greek? I don't know. I think it's Cyrillic. I can't read it either way. So, what? Controversial opinion. I don't like Connor. That's not very controversial.
You want to tell him, my love?
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations.
It's been a long time coming. It does present
Where's
a
that?
slight
Who's
problem,
looking
however.
for a rabbit?
There's no doctor for miles.
Well, then we should find one.
I know of one that may consider moving here. His name is Dr. Lyle White. It's been a turn since we last saw him, but you might try his old house in Boston.
What up? I'm Jared 19 and I never fucking learned how to read. Okay. The simp in the game. Nate from Fallout 4. He got pushed over by his wife. Oh no. Find the Doctor's Apprentice in Boston. Happy expectations. Happy days. You know what I mean? Right, gamers. Oh god. Oh god. You know what? You can keep that for now. We can come back and do that because I do not have time to fucking play that. Edward murdered in London, right? Was murder or did murders? Because he was killed, yeah, in London. Let's go find Dr. White, or as we like to call him, Dr. Gaming, because that is his name. Oh my god, the frame rate is abysmal. What's happened? What is causing that? Let's see if this does anything. Let's go over here and keep cracking for a little bit. That sorted it, I guess, a little. Oh boy. Donkey Kong is a stud.
He's the drunken
What?
sotter on the corner. If you can get his attention, tell him I quit. All this ire on him. Not worth getting caught up in it. I have a family.
Good for him, I guess.
You believe everything you read in the broadsheets?
Snapped his neck. What's the point in that? Pineapples. What a strange thing to read.
My name is Connor.
And what can I help you with? Another quote for the broadsheets for you to...
twist against me?
I'm here to make you an offer.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the doctor the British have been slandering all over town. White Death. No?
I was given your name by my friends Warren and Prudence. Prudence is with child and requires a doctor's hand.
Prudence is pregnant? Ha! They've been trying for years, it seems. Maybe getting away from Boston is exactly what I need.
Happy expectations. Lovely. Let's go sort ourselves out, eh? Let's go back to the homestead. Oh my god. More homestead missions. This bloody game, man, loves throwing homestead missions your way. Davenport Homestead. Davenport Homestead. It's like Davenport Homestead, but Davenport Homestead, but like Mario's meme. But instead of that, it's Davenport Homestead, like Mario's meme mixed with my nickname for Spade.
Hey, Connor, how about a quick game of bowls?
Well, I don't want to play bowls, but it's here to be played, I guess.
I see you are getting along again.
Oh, aye.
My tum-tum hurt.
We're, always at each other for one thing or another, but
Drinking the sugary drink does a bit.
just the thought of my family threatened got me hot
You
under the
progress
collar.
to chapter 10. Do you mean?
Terry knows he couldn't beat me in a fight.
Do you mean sequence 10? To the Doctor missions. Yeah.
That's why he built this
Oh,
bold pitch, so he could beat me at something. Still can't though, can you, Terry?
I was winning till Connor came along.
Sure you were.
Over you go. Whee! Godfrey's doing naughty bits. Fucking Godfrey, man. Fucking this arse clown Godfrey. That's closer. Hey. I've got a bloody... Connor Jones was giving me a call then, that was a sad time. Godfrey's doing me in. Godfrey has done me dirty. Yeah, I don't know what happens. Okay. Over you go. There we go, that's clever. Well done, gamer. Godfrey's now going to do me dirty, watch. God damn it, Godfrey. Haha! Suck on that one. Ah! God damn it, Godfrey. You clown. Haha! Ah, God, no. Fucking Godfrey, man. Haha.
Many thanks for the game.
Round 3. Godfrey doing bits. Well, that's a more reasonable throw, isn't it? The AI is too good at them. Yeah, that is true. They don't really make mistakes with AI, do they? Because they can afford not to. Whee! That's me. That's a me victory right there. Oh shit. Yes, I did, you fucking ginger Santa Claus. Whee! Haha. God, I just said puts the pressure on in like this weird voice, and I can't get over that. It's like puts the pressure on in the most. Oh my days! What the fuck was that? I just joined. Welcome. Ah. Haha. See that's what I call gaming. Ah.
Well played.
You lose. What's the pressure on? Godfrey and Terry Lumberers can now produce level 4 goods. Now that's what we like. Level 4 good. I wish I understood what any of that meant besides from you basically open the book in the homestead and do bits. I feel like every time something odd happens, I'm going to hear Connor in my head go, puts the pressure on, in like a really, really strange voice. It's going to be really worrying.
O'Connor, do you have a moment?
Hello there, gamer. Pig herder. Oh, I fucking despise some of these homestead missions though as well. They're some of my favourite parts of the game, but I fucking despise
What is it, Prudence?
farming pigs.
I feel silly bothering you with this, but Warren's taken a yield to market in Boston. Could you round up the livestock for me? I've tried, but this baby in my belly takes the wind out of me.
Of course. I will see to it.
We've been going for 3 hours, which is always wild. He gets instantly pissed off with the pigs. In.
Hip. This way.
In. That way. No, fuck shake, man. That way. That way. Come on. Fucking pig man. In. In, pig man. Pig man.
Not there.
Pig man, go on. Pig man. Why can't you just grab the pig by the scruff and go, listen, in?
Faster than they look.
They're not actually going that fast, Connor. You're just clapped in the brain cells. The pig's just ignoring me. In. Now.
The things I do for this place.
What's stopping the other pigs from going out of the pen, though?
Come on, get in the pen.
In now. Oh, for fun! No, you ass! This pig is a fucking chat. Go back now. Stop doing alpha moves and go that way. In the pen, you dick. Thank God for that. This is the part where there's a pig on the fucking roof, isn't there? That pig is staring at me. I feel like something's bugged. We're done. We're done here. What the fuck is this pig doing, man? You can't tell me I've done that overly painful side mission just for the pigs to glitch. Close the pin. There's no closing the pen. Pet animal. There's pet animal, but there's no closing of the pen. The pen cannot be closed. I'm gonna stand among my pigs. I'm gonna figure this one out in my own. Oh god, I'm with my people now. The pigs have won the day. Indeed. But that's gonna conclude today's stream anyway. This is a good spot to do it, in the pen with the pigs. Thank you all for coming along. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead. Gonna have to restart, obviously. That's the only way to fix these problems. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. Thank you to James Rostron, Nutless Silver, Avery Dobbs and JMC for the Super Chat donations. If you wish to become a patron, there's a link in the description as well. There's some extra content over there if you want to go ahead and get that. These pigs are fucking sociopaths, man. Look at them. What are they doing? But yeah, I'll catch you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. But until then, goodbye.